Hi everyone, it's Jay from Mitosu Crafts and welcome to the Global Stampin' Video Hub with the theme of Funfold. So today I'm creating a side flip card inspired by Stamp Your Card on YouTube, and the link to her video is in the description below. As mentioned, it is the Global Stampin' Video Hub, so the links to the other creative funfolds by the design team will be in the description below as well. So for today's card, I have used the Gears and Textures bundle, the Fragrant layers using the leavings dies, and stamping from the With You in Mind stamp set. I have used the Nature Walk DSP and the textured metallic for the gears as well. So you'll need basic white thick for your card base, elements, and mechanism. I also use basic page cardstock for my layer ones, and I'll go through the measurements of that and the DSP measurements later on. So for this card stock, it is 14 centimeters square or 5.5 inches square. You need to score it at 10.5 centimeters, or that is 4/1/8 of an inch. Next, we have the two panels, which measures 10.3 centimeters by 5.5 centimeters, or that is 4 inches by 2/1/8 of an inch. As mentioned, you need two of these. Next, we have 15.5 centimeters by 14 centimeters, scored at 8.5 centimeters, or that is 6/1/8 of an inch by 5.5 inches, scored at 3/3/8 of an inch. We have a long strip of cardstock which measures 1.5 centimeters by 24 centimeters, scored at 5 centimeters and 19 centimeters, or that is 5/8 of an inch by 9.5 inches, scored at 2 inches and 7.5 inches. Fold and burnish all of the score lines using a bone folder, just to ensure that all of those lines are nice and crisp, especially for the long strip of cardstock. For the square cardstock with a score line at 10.5 centimeters or 4/1/8 of an inch, line that up on your paper trimmer with the score line across the guard, and we're just gonna mark at 1 centimeters on the right hand side and the left hand side, or that is 3/8 of an inch. So I'm gonna use the right hand side of the trimmer, line it up at 1 centimeter or 3/8 of an inch. Using a pen, just mark the back of that. I'm gonna flip it the other way around just because the paper trimmer has got more support on the left hand side. So again, lining up at 1 centimeter or 3/8 of an inch, and then this time marking along the bottom side of that cardstock. So this is actually the back side of the card. So that's how it's gonna look like at the back, but we're gonna be covering that later on. So turn the card so you're looking at the back side of it with the markings showing up, and we're gonna glue the two panels. So the spine of the card is actually on the left hand side, and as you can see, the small panel is going up, so just use an acrylic block. We're gonna line up the panel on the marking that we've just made, as well as the right hand side of that card base. So use that panel just to see how far down you're gonna add your glue, and then add glue to the left hand side of that panel so you know that that's gonna stick down properly and be secure on your card base. ensure that again that you're lining up on the mark as well as the right hand side of the card base, so you won't see the panel when it's closed. Do the same for the second panel. So again, just move your acrylic block, add glue to that panel on the card base using the actual panel as a guide, and then add glue to the left hand side, line it up on the marking as well as the right hand side of the card base. So flip the card base over. Now you're looking at the front, open it up, and we're gonna add the other piece of card with the score line. So we're gonna line up the left hand side of that panel and stick that down to the left hand side of the card base. So this side panel that we're sticking down is actually the 8.5 centimeter measurement, or the 3 3/8 of an inch measurement. So ensure it is the bigger panel of the two that you're sticking down to the left hand side. Again, ensuring that you are lining it up to the left side of the card base. So now the right panel is free and it's up, so it's not actually stuck down to anything just yet. So next we have got the long strip, or I'm gonna call this a belt. We're gonna stick that down to the back of that panel that was sticking up. So add glue to the tab and then line that up on the right hand side or the top of your card base. So the score line or the fold is lined up on the side, also making sure that it's not going over that panel. So just take your time and ensure that that is nice and secure as well, and add glue to the other tab with your favorite adhesive and flip that down, ensuring that's again nice and straight, lining up the top side. And now you have a belt or a support for those two panels. So it's actually, I found it easier this way instead of wrapping it around the two panels. So next we're just gonna insert those two panels through that support or belt. Just gently bend and curve those two panels, but it shouldn't be too fiddly. So now that's gonna support those two panels, and that is pretty much your mechanism that moves those two panels along to the right. Next, we're gonna cut the back piece to hide all of these messy elements. So just use a ruler and measure from that left side of the belt to the spine of the card base. So for my card, it is 9 centimeters, and then using the height of the card base, 14 centimeters. So sometimes I have done this in inches and metric in like 2 or 3 times, and it's sometimes always different. So ensure that you use a ruler and measure that distance from the belt to the spine when it's closed, and then cut your cardstock accordingly, because I did pre-cut my cardstock beforehand and it was just too small. So now we're just adding glue to that belt, so only add glue to that belt. So your two panels are still gonna slide out, and then cover that with the piece that you've just cut. So now the back is nice and tidy, and when you open it, the two panels still slides out nicely. So now we can decorate the card base. So I have gone ahead and matte and layered all of my DSPs and basic beige. I will go through the measurements now. So for this panel piece, we have got layer 1 3/1/8 of an inch by 2/1/8 of an inch, or that is 8 centimeters by 5.5 centimeters. The basic white piece, which is stamped in Night of Navy with you in my mind, it is 3 inch by 2, or that is 7.7 centimeters by 5.2 centimeters. So that's gonna go along the bottom. But before we stick that down, the second piece, so it's the same measurements. I'm just gonna use the Stampin positioner from Stampin' Up and do some stamping. I have gone ahead and stamp the what is that? The texture from the Gears and Textures second generation in gray granite, and I'm just gonna stamp the leaves from With You in Mind, and using the small platform, I'm gonna do some repeat stamping on there with Old Olive. So the Stampin' Positioner is currently available only to customers when you join Stampin' Up. So if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, Netherlands, Belgium, or Ireland, you can join our team. Just head on over to mitosocrafts.com/join. So this offer is only available until March the 2nd, 2026. So if you'd like to have this Stampin' Positioner, to join our team now. But if you are watching this in the future, hopefully this Stampin' Positioner is available on our shop. We don't know when it's going to be available yet, but if there are any other items that you would like from Stampin' Up, you can head on over to our online shop at mitosocrafts.com/shop. So the product of the month currently for February is that lovely DSP. So again, you can earn that when you spend £70 or more, and add that on for £5 in your basket. But hopefully you can find something to add in your craft stash in our online shop. Again, mitosocrafts.com/shop. So the other panel decorations we have got are these. So layer 1 3/7/8 of an inch by 5 1/4, or that is 9.8 centimeters by 13.3 centimeters. For the DSP decoration, we have got 3 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/8 of an inch, or that is 9.5 centimeters by 13 centimeters. I have gone ahead and stuck down all of my die cut elements with the textured metallic, smoky slate, basic gray, and the leaves from Fragrant layers. So just add glue to that, and we're gonna stick that down to the front of the card. So next we have got the inside panels. On the left hand side, we have got layer 1 3/1/8 of an inch by 5 1/4 of an inch, or that is 7.8 centimeters by 13.3 centimeters. Layer 2 for the DSP, 3 inches by 5 1/8 of an inch, or that is 7.5 centimeters by 13 centimeters. So again, I have stuck down my Nature Walk DSP, the gears from textured metallic, and the leaves from Fragrant layers in Granny Apple Green. Again, stuck down with Tombow, or use your favorite adhesive. The next panel is layer 1 2.5 inches by 5 1/4 inches, 6.3 centimeters by 13.3 centimeters, and then layer 2 for the DSP, 2 3/8 of an inch by 5 1/8 of an inch, or that is 6 centimeters by 13 centimeters. So this one I've just matte and layered the basic beige and the Nature Walk DSP, as that's gonna get, most of it's gonna get hidden with the two panels, with the stamping and the sentiment. So finally, we have got the two panels to stick down. If you close the card and use a pencil, just lift up the cover slightly and use the side of that card base as a guide to create marks on those two panels in the card base, because we're only gonna add glue to the right hand side of those marks. So you're not gonna add glue to all of those areas, only add glue to the right hand side, because you do want those panels or the decorations to be moving and not stopping the card to open or close. So again, add glue to the right hand side of those marks and add your decorations on the top. There we go. That is the side flip card, opening and closing with the two panels going to the right hand side. You can cover the back, but I thought it's going to be at the back. It can't be seen, so I didn't bother, but you can use matte and layers and decorate those as well. I have done and decorated another one using Made with Love DSP and the Fragrant layers bundle. So again, just using the die cuts for the front, and the With You in Mind sentiment and the cupcake, repeat stamping with the stamping positioner, decorated the panels there. Thanks again for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this fun fold. Do check out the description below for the product links, as well as the next video in the Global Stampin' Video Hub. Until next time, take care. Happy crafting. Bye.